He said one day you'll leave this world behind, so live a life you will remember. My father told me when I was just a child, these are the nights that never die. My father told me.
Hello delegates of NGO Forum. Welcome to CMUNC 2017, and we hope you're really excited to come to Cornell's campus in Ithaca to debate with your fellow delegates about some really pressing issues. My name is Zan Chi, and I'm going to be your USG of Specialized Committees. Here with me today is the Dais for NGO Forum. Jack, Tessa, and Katerina, would you guys like to introduce yourself?
Sure. So my name is Jack Berger. I'll be your chair for this committee. I'm a sophomore, and I study Applied Economics and Management.
Hi, I'm Tessa Yu. I'm going to be your vice chair. I'm currently a junior studying animal science in the College of Agriculture and Life Sciences.
Hi, I'm Katerina Schwartzman. I'm one of your staffers. I'm a freshman in the College of Arts and Sciences studying government and economics.
So what specifically about CMUNC or your committee in general are you excited for?
Well, so for CMUNC, I'm really excited because a lot of our conferences, specifically our college conference, Kayak, is a little bit smaller. And one of the really fun things about CMUNC is its size. We really just get a huge different feel dealing with so many different committees, and I feel like that's what really makes CMUNC special.
Yeah, definitely the size is a really important thing. It gives delegates a lot of chance to meet other delegates from other schools and all over the world, which is really cool. And we've got the CMUNC secretary has a lot of stuff planned for you guys.
I don't know. I'm excited because it's my first high school conference where I'm on the other side.
So I know this year for our NGO committee, we sort of added a little twist. It's sort of an unconventional committee. Do you guys want to talk with me about, the other extra stuff that isn't, conventional moderated caucus?
Sure. So for our NGO forum, this will actually be a traveling committee. So delegates will have the opportunity to kind of go and interact with other committees in the conference and kind of make their mark. And for me, I feel like that's a really great opportunity because it provides delegates with something new, and it's really gets the creative juices flowing and allows them to really have an impact on the conference outside of just their committee.
That's true, and it gives them the opportunity to learn about all the other committees in the conference. Since there are so many committees in CMUNC, so it really gives them a chance to absorb all the information and the knowledge from the other delegates and the other committees.
Yeah, that should be really fun. I remember my favorite high school conference, we would send each other notes because it was all laid out on one floor, and you can only do so much sending your best friends from your school notes. And I think it would be really cool if everyone can remember it.
So I understand that the NGO forum topics are corruption of NGOs and NGOs acting in repressive states. What specifically about that is important or interesting to debate about, or why did you specifically choose these topics for the delegates to talk about?
Well, so the reason why for the corruption in NGOs topic, why I thought about that is when I was actually a delegate in one of my high school conferences, I was in an NGO committee myself. And one of the issues that we dealt with when working with a legal committee was how to balance corruption in NGOs with the good that they do. And I feel like that's a really polarizing debate where you have to kind of sometimes turn a blind eye to make sure that the benefits that they're providing keep coming, and how do you balance that? I feel like it's a really interesting and exciting debate for delegates to have.
Definitely. I totally agree with what Jack is saying. I think with these topics, there's a very wide breadth in which directions you can go, so it provides a lot of flexibility for the delegates.
Yeah, and then with corruption NGOs in repressive states, I think that's also a very pressing topic right now, seeing as we have the NGOs trying to move in Syria, that they're sometimes confined under the Assad regime, and you can take that and apply it to various other states around the world.
So the last question I have is, I know CMUNC is a training conference and a lot of our delegates sometimes are even first-time delegates. Do you have any advice for them on how to succeed at NGO Forum or even in Model UN conferences in the future?
Yeah, I think the biggest piece of advice that I can give to a new person partaking in Model UN is just to be yourself and don't be afraid of failure. The sky's the limit for Model UN. If you come up with something creative and you have backing for it, you can basically do anything. And so as long as you're not afraid of having something go wrong, because things will go wrong, but if you take chances, things will go amazingly right. So I think you just need to believe in yourself, be yourself, and then take chances to do great things. And don't be afraid of what might go wrong.
Definitely. And with the NGO Forum in particular, I think it's a really important opportunity for you to learn how to work collaboratively, but also independently, since you're going to be doing a lot of traveling on your own, you're going to have to be talking to people on your own, so it gives you a chance to work with a lot of different people.
Yeah, and I don't know, I've done a lot of the consensus building conferences that I've been to, and I think what works for me, and I think will work for you, is if you have a bunch of points that you can play to a bunch of different audiences, and especially ones that will catch people's attention and say, oh, this resolution stands out from this one because it accomplishes this more than that.
Very good points. So thank you guys for signing up and coming to CMUNC 2017. We're so excited that you guys are part of NGO Forum. I know the Dais is really excited to have you, and we hope that you'll have a really good experience here in Ithaca, and see you in April.
My father told me